Alright, today I'll be bringing you the Robot Spirit version Wing Gundam Zero. It's a figure, action figure if you want to call it that. This came out back in about last week. I think it came out Friday or Thursday, I'm not too sure. But last week that's when it was released. I think right now on Heavy Link Japan, that's where I got it from. I think they're going to be discontinued from them. But if you're interested in getting one of these guys, they're still available, I believe, in Robots for Less for pre-ordering. GG Infinite, and not sure if Tatsu Hobby might be having it too, but you could check there and other websites where there's some model kits. But they're going to be running out really quick, so if you don't have one right now, I would recommend getting one, just to have one. Like everybody knows, there's no high-grade version of the Zero, except for the Zero Custom, but that really doesn't matter. Count on that. It's from the TV show version Zero. The only way you could get that would either be getting the resin kit that I think they sell that one in E2046, something like that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a website. Resin kit version of it, which is about the same height as this guy, probably a little taller. But it's still scaled as 1/144. By the way, this one does come to be the same height as a 1/144 scale. So even though there's no scale for it right now, I would pretty much put it in that level right there. That class 144. Go for it. This one is a little bit expensive, but for what you're getting, I think it's worth it. So let's go on with the articulation really quick. Head does go around 360 all around. Head does go up that high, down low. It doesn't have any little chicken movement there, but it's because it's on a little peg ball joint in there. Arms do go. Let me move these wings out of the way. They go all around. They go forward. They actually have what do you call one of those? I keep forgetting what they're called. Joints, like the model kits that we're getting lately, that they're able to pretty much bring their arm a little further. So that's good on there. Shoulder, the arm, put this flap up, it does go that high up on it, and these actually move together, so you're able to go up and down. Flaps do go up and down. There's a little thruster in here, goes all around. You have a little hatch right here, but it's basically just to push the thruster out, but you really don't need that. You pretty much just can use either like your nail or a little toothpick. But it's just to make it easier for you. Pretty much shoulder does go down, but you have to pick up the arm in order to do that. So that's one thing. Shoulder and the arm does rotate all around below the shoulder. Handles go off 90-degree angles. They do bend. Hand does go all around. Waist articulation, pretty much it's only side to side. It actually stops it, so you can't rotate it more. Front skirts go all the way up. Side skirts, you can actually rotate them all around. Go up and down that high. 1 second. Back skirts don't move. They're actually attached. To everything, so that stays alone. Leg does go all the way up, so you do have that. Knees do bend in 2 joints, up and down here, and ankle armor does move side to side, a little bit up. Back armor does move up that high. Legs do, the feet do go up and down and actually bend down. I need to put back here, because then later on I'm not going to be able to stand. There we go. And there goes the skirt armor, which on our ball joint. And they do move side to side. I don't want to force all around because I don't think it can, but it sure gives you the look like it will. For the wings, you do get a back and forth movement here. You actually have that piece right there in the ball joint, which you could move all the way forward like that. Rotate it. Wings could close and move around. Also move up. So you have that option right there. Then I think that's about it for articulation. The little thrusters in the back don't move. Neither of them do. Actually, this one does. But just the ones on the backpack, they don't move, the small ones. So those don't move at all. And let's go on to our accessories. This part I'm only going to do the mobile suit, and the next part I'll do the bird mode because I want to make this a long video. You do get 2 open hands, one for each hand. The ones that are on there are the open wrist, which you could put the guns or the sword. To swap those out, they're actually in the ball joint. Let me see if I can get these out. You do get 2 closed wrists on these for each hand, and you only get 1 dynamic hand pose for the sword, which is the beam saber, which is this one right here. So that would go on the right hand, but you can still do it. You can still connect it to this hands right here, which I'll probably just leave. But this one comes in the right hand form. Let's see what else. You also get a couple connectors. And I just lost one. Oh, I got it back. You get this one right here that goes on the backpack. You plug it in the gaps, and then you connect this to an action base 2 or any custom base you have, and you have them flying or dynamic pose. And then this one right here would be for the bird mode, which I'll show off in the next review, next part. And yeah. And you also do get another manipulator right here for both arms. Actually, this pretty much would be for the Buster guns, Buster rifles. But you can easily do it with these two. It's just to have it a little bit more secured and more dynamic, so it doesn't start splitting apart or anything like that. So you do get this part right here. You actually also get another waist. But this would be for the transformation, so you pretty much don't need this at the moment. And you also get spare parts, spare legs for the wing and transformation. So these you would have to take off these right here, attach these in there, and you're set to go. And you do get Gatling guns for these parts right here. But you have to take this off and then put the Gatling guns and then put these back in the box or in your little sit bag. Fortunately, you can't put those there. I wish they would have made some kind of peg there so they could attach them here. But yeah, I guess they couldn't do that. So it's either this Gatling gun or this part right here. And you do get 2 for each one. And there goes the model. Again, it is a little back heavy, so be careful with that. Then you also get a shield, which you can actually open this, and I didn't realize until I started doing the review on this that you can actually open this, which was strange for me. Yeah, you pretty much I can't find anything else to do with it. So if you have this model and you found something else on it, please leave a comment, or I'll respond as quick as possible. And I'll see if it works for me. You also do get 2 latches right here on the side. You pretty much just spin them, you lock them, and then you put the Buster rifles there for the bird mode. And you do have a little swinging connection in here for the arm, so you can rotate it, and they go either arm, right or left. So you have that. Let's connect this here, and then you can have movement on it. So you have that. And let me move my camera. And the best thing about it, Buster rifles here. twin busters, which you can actually, right now they're together, but you can spread them out. And they come with the little peg system, which the other model kits come with, like the Zero Custom and the Wing non-grade version 1/144. So these are actually a lot larger guns. They're about pretty much, I think, close to the size of the Zero Custom. Nothing to the other one, but you can pretty much peg it up here and you're good to go. So yeah, this is pretty much how the figure would look like. I will have some negatives afterwards. I'll probably have like a third part, or just put it on the other video I'm gonna make about the bird version. But yeah, this is pretty much about it right now. And if you really want to get this guy right here, I would recommend getting it right now, because it might be discontinued. So paint scheme 100%. Does it capture the figure? Yes, it does. You could do a lot of poses with it. It is a little back heavy. Let me straighten it up a little bit here. Do size comparison. Here is my H1 normal. It is a little bit taller here. It is a little bit taller, but I think still falls into that 144 scale. Let me bring out another one that actually right there captures the same height or close to it. Is going to be the God Gundam or Burning Gundam, whatever you want to call them. It's a little dusty and a little dislocated, but yeah, it's about the same height. So yeah, that's about it for this video for part 1. Please leave a comment below, and please subscribe and like, and I'll see you guys in the second part. Bye.